Hey guys, it is Freshly Squeezed Gaming here, and welcome to another top 10 video. And today I'm going to be counting down my top 10 favorite winter themed Mario Kart tracks. So I'm pretty much taking tracks from all of the Mario Kart games except for the arcade ones and Mario Kart Tour. Not taking tracks from either of those. I'm counting retro tracks, but I'm not counting duplicate tracks, which pretty much means I'm not putting the original Frappe Snowland from the N64, and I'm also not putting the retro one. Just pretty much I'm not putting two of the same track on this list, if that makes sense. Hopefully I phrased that right. But yeah, we're doing this because winter is quickly approaching and snow season is going to be coming pretty soon. But yeah, guys, let's get to this countdown. So guys, at number 10 we have Snowland from Mario Kart Super Circuit. I mean, this is pretty much your basic snow track. It doesn't get too much more basic than this, and that's pretty much why it's high on this list. I mean, there wasn't very many snow tracks to pick from all the Mario Kart games. But yeah guys, not much to say. So let's get on to number 9. So guys, at number 9 we have Frappe Snowland from Mario Kart DS, the remake of it. Again, this is your very basic snow track. There's not much scenery. It's pretty basic. It's a tad bit better, only pretty much just because it's 3D version of Snowland. So yeah, again, not much to say for this track. So let's get on to number 8. So guys, at number 8 we have Ice Ice Outposts from Mario Kart 8. So this is actually a pretty interesting track because it has two routes, a yellow route and a green route, and it's one of the more interesting snow tracks. But I can't really be biased because all of Mario Kart 8's tracks are stunning in terms of the visuals. If this was in any Mario Kart game, it would be a very, very basic track. So overall, the layout and the design isn't as complex and just original compared to the other snow tracks, and that's why it's at number 8. So let's move on to number 7. So number 7 is Animal Crossing, also from Mario Kart 8, and this track it's pretty interesting because this track has 4 different seasons, and winter is one of those seasons. So this technically counts as a winter track. And again, the design of this track is very, very awesome. But again, I can't be biased towards Mario Kart 8. I can't have that recency bias. And overall, the track is pretty much just one big loop. But again, the scenery is beautiful, but it's not as innovative as other winter tracks on this list, in my opinion. So yeah, that's going to do it for this one. Now let's get on to number 6. So number 6 is DK Pass from Mario Kart 7, the remake of the original track. The reason I like this track more than the previous 2 tracks is because of I like the incline. I like how you're pretty much escalating a mountain, and I also like the addition of the snowball pretty much trying to chase you or whatever, and I like how the snowballs fall from the mountain. And overall, I think this is a very solid winter track. I am personally a big fan of this track, and I like the remake even more than the original. So yeah guys, let's get on to number 5. So guys, number 5 is Sherbert Land from the N64, but I'm including in this list the Mario Kart Wii remake because I just like it a lot better. First off, this track I like the idea of how it's pretty much this lone island around a penguin. I mean, it looks kind of empty, but it also looks kind of eerie and just very interesting. And definitely the highlight of this track is the caves. The caves look very cool. Just overall, this is a very cool track, and it's actually pretty difficult with all the wide turns and the penguins everywhere, and I like difficult tracks. So yeah, I think that's about it for number 5. Now let's get on to number 4. So guys, number 4 is Sherbert Land, or I'm not sure if it's Sherbert, or I don't even know. I know there's not a second R, but anyway, Sherbert Land from the GameCube, but I'm including the Mario Kart 8 remake just because it's just visually a lot better, just pretty much in every aspect than the original. But yeah, This is a very cool track. How there's an underwater section, which I believe there's not another underwater section in any of the other winter tracks, I believe. But yeah, just overall, and the visuals just are insane, and I just love the remake. It's a lot better than the original, like I said. But yeah, I mean that's about it. I also like the design of the track, and I mean yeah, I think it's similar to one or two winter tracks coming up later in this list. But yeah, I love this track. So let's get on to number 3. So guys, number 3 is Rosalina's Ice World from Mario Kart 7, and yeah, this is I think it's kind of similar to the previous track, Sherbert Land, just in the sense of pretty much the design of how it looks like. I don't know, it's very narrow, and it just honestly there. Oh yeah, there is an underwater section in this one, by the way. This is the other winter track with underwater sections. So yeah, I just think this is pretty similar to Sherbert Land in a lot of aspects. But I've played both the tracks, and I think I think I enjoyed this one more than Sherbert Land, just because I like the design. The visuals are definitely not as great, but by the track itself, I like this one better. So yeah, let's get on to number 2. So guys, number 2 is DK Pass. I absolutely love this track. I just love it for the obvious reason. There's ramps everywhere. It's pretty much based off of a ski slope, going down a ski slope. Not a ski slope, but snowboard slope. That's what it's called. And as you can see, at the end of the track, there's Shy Guys that are snowboarding. And again, I also like the shortcut right there, by the way. The really famous gap shortcut in this track. But anyway, I just love the design of this track. It's just fun. That's how you describe this track. It's fun. It's fun compared to the other winter tracks, because maybe it's kind of an unfair advantage that this track has ramps where the other ones don't. But I just think it makes it so much more fun. And yeah, I guess that's pretty much it. But yeah, there is one honorable mention for this list, so let's get to that before I get to number 1. So guys, the honorable mention for this list is Vanilla Lake 1. There's honestly not much to say. It was either this or Vanilla Lake 2, and it was just pretty much a random draw. They're so similar that I just decided to pick the first one. But yeah guys, let's get to number 1 of this list. And if you played Mario Kart before, it's probably really obvious what number 1 is at this point. But yeah, let's get to number 1. So guys, number 1 is Mount Wario from Mario Kart 8. This was probably a very obvious pick. Just this whole track is amazing. It's the only one lap track on this list. It's just amazing. You just go through the Olympics. You you just start off by going on this snowy mountain, then you curve down these icy slopes, then you go through this cave, you go through a forest, and then you go down, you glide to the finish. It's just amazing. This track tells a whole story, and I mean, I just love this track. It is by far the best, easily the best. I have to emphasize this. It's easily the best winter track in Mario Kart history. Mount Wario, there you have it. It's number 1 on this list. So yeah guys, there you have it, my top 10 favorite winter themed Mario Kart tracks, in my opinion. So yeah guys, hope you enjoyed this video. Like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to leave your opinions on this list in the comments below. So yeah, see you guys next time. Bye bye.